folks, welcome back. Here is a 1957, I'm sorry, been working on the 60s, now it's the 50s, 1957, 36 horse. This engine is from this car right here, from my oval ragtop black. So this engine is the original engine for this car, and it's got a little upgrades, a couple upgrades. It's got a 12-volt small regular generator. It has a 12-volt flywheel. So I don't know if it has upgraded jugs or not. That the only way to see is if we can do a little bore scope and see if there's any, but pretty much it's all original. And I'm checking the compression, and it's not bad. Look at that, it's almost a 120. So it's over a 100. So we're gonna check all the other ones and see if I have over 100 in all of them. I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up to get it started and see what entails, and see if it's good, if it's not knocking, and I'm gonna take you to the process to getting this bad boy, because it's loose. It turns really nice freely. We got compression, so all we need is fuel and air. It's got the air, the compression, so it's gonna start. If all the other pistons or holes have compression, it will start. So let's get to it. So I'm still working on this 36 horse. Put the spark plugs back in. I got power. Everything is good. I got power to the spark plugs. I got the fuel running, but I have an issue, like always. This old carburetors and this the little barb adapter for the gasoline came out, and that is very common on this old carburetors. That's one of the reasons this carburetors, and not this only, the PIC 34s, 32s, this is a 28, they catch on fire because this will start seeping out of there. So now I got to figure out how to thread that, because we don't have much. We don't have much there. So now I got to figure that out. So what I figured, I have this old jet. So, and I'm going to replicate and use this thread right here to get it inside. So I have to drill the carburetor with this bit. And then I got to drill this jet through with this bit, and then it'll give me that diameter right there. And then I will have to thread this in there, just like so, to get this to work. So, okay, folks, so how I do this? All right, so to figure this stuff out, the thread and the bits that I'm gonna use, I got this little tap drill size, right? So I already figure what size this thread is. This is a 8 millimeter, and it's a 1 pitch. So I'm gonna look at my chart here. I'm gonna look for 8-1 right there. So the drill bit I should use is either a 7 millimeter or a 1964s. One of the two is the correct for this to tap this. All right, so I have both of them. So I'm gonna go with 1964 because that's the one I already have. So that is very simple to figure that stuff out. And now we have to get the tap size, 8-1, the one that we need. This is a 7-1, and this should be an 8-1 right there. Perfect, 8-1. So that's what we're gonna use to tap. This one right here. This when it's tapered like that, that's the one that you use for starting a new thread. If it's kind of square the end, you use that one to chase a thread. So I'm gonna run this one for a second, and then I'm gonna get another one to chase it. Get this done, I'm gonna use my lathe. So I need to get this all the way through from one side to another. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, because if this doesn't go right, then I have to scratch it and do something else. So let me get that hole going. Well, I understand that not everybody has a lathe in their house, but fortunate enough that I have one, and it'll be really, where did it go? Oh, fell over here. And fortunate enough, I have a lathe, and look, so I have my hole. All right, so now we're gonna thread. We're gonna tap that and thread it, and thread this in there, and we're gonna put some thread tape on it. And after the thread tape, we're gonna stick it in there, and we're gonna have a good seal. All right, folks, so I finished doing the threading right there. So, and this is the exact thread, and this is how it's gonna look like. Okay, so please ensure your carburetor doesn't have that come pulling out, or your fuel pump. Not this one, because this one this one has a fastener, nuts fastening it, but the regular pumps that you buy, or the original pumps, they come out. They tend to come out. So you have to be careful, because that's one of the biggest issues with the Volkswagen's catching on fire. I think I have one around here somewhere. No, it's in my other pile. It's in my other pile. So anyway, so just be careful and ensure you check that there's no leakage from there. All right, people, here we are, and everything is mounted. I got the all the power and everything, so let's go. Let's try it. Battery is really bad. Oh, sorry. You gotta get the booster. I don't know how long this engine has been without running, but it's sounding really strong. 1957, 36 horses. That thing sounds amazing. It's got 40 pounds of oil pressure steadily, so it doesn't need anything else. It doesn't seem like the pit, the big 28 is working fine. It's sounding really good down here. I can feel a lot of air through here. Oh yeah. Well, I'm happy. That's the score right there. So that engine is gonna go into that car, the blue Horizon Blue 57. That is the score. I'm very happy, and I'm gonna see if it charges and all this stuff, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. Folks, last thing I gotta check on this is leaks. So it's not leaking from the fuel, not leaking right here. The fuel pump, it's not leaking, and I don't see a little bit of leak right here. So a new seal will get that squared away. There is no leaks from back here, and yeah, it looks really nice. I see a little leak right there, so I believe it's leaking from the fuel pump. It's leaking from the fuel pump block, so we got to get that squared away. But other than that, it's all there. This engine right here is like I said, this is a 1957 block, 36 horse, and I didn't do much to it. Just check compression, and sure, I didn't even move the timing, and didn't even take carburetor out. I didn't do anything. All I did is check for compression, check the oil, and ensure that that it moved freely, and put some gas, get the power going, and it started right up. So it is a really good, nice engine. It's not smoking. It's not making any weird sounds or nothing. So and next up is we're going to take it apart. We're going to paint everything, but it's not going to happen just now. It's going to happen a little later on. We're going to paint it all to match the car, and then we're going to stab it in the car, in the frame, and we're going to wait for the car when I get it all squared away to get it out of here. So it's a win for me today. All right, folks, I'll let you go.